Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. I have pretty much finished the cover and I've sewn this in probably too soon because there's still more I want to do inside, and I'm going to do that with you because I was watching videos last night. I was like, oh, I should have done that. Oh, I could have done that. Why didn't I do that? So yeah, I got lots more to do. But this is just glued on the top and the bottom. You know, that way if I do change my mind, I could tear it off and just put some on the top and the bottom. Same with this. So this is that piece that I showed you yesterday. It didn't look right on the cover by itself, so I added the denim, which now makes this denim make a little bit more sense, you know. So yeah, and then I left this. Oh, and then I folded it back over the top because I stapled it on. So yeah, folded it back over the top just to kind of hide the staples. Not that I really cared if the staples showed or not. And then I put a little piece of negative there. And then in the back, I glued down the other half of that piece. I was going to make it a pocket, but well, this part's glued anyway. I mean, I guess I could technically still make it tuck spot if I wanted to, but I'm good for now. I might need to put better glue up here. So that was the cover. And then for the spine, I just did my best to sew it in, which is hard on a fabric cover. And I did them off center on purpose. Since it's a grungy journal, I didn't need them to be perfect and I didn't want to have to measure. And then I was just kind of trying to get them, well, this one's a little off. I may redo the back signature because that's like way off. And maybe that's why it's wrinkly. Maybe I'll do that. You guys want to see? I might take it out and play with it and then I'll sew it back in later is actually what I might do. But this is the have that out just in case. So yeah, I think I actually might do that. I'm just gonna, was that the one I've already, no, that's not the one I worked in. All right, so I'm just gonna take this. You can do that. Did you know that? Like if you get a journal and you wanted to change the pages around, you can always, or add pages or whatever, you can totally just take it out and redo the signature if you're willing to do that. I mean, not everybody wants to sew in a signature, which is why they buy journals in the first place. So, and then I just did a video before this so I could get it in for the mailman to pick up of the scraps I'm sending out to my swap partner for Defemember. And if you're doing Defemember and you don't have a swap partner, or you're new to junk journaling and you don't have many scraps, or you can't afford a scrap partner, send me an email. My email is below, and I, you know, up to a certain amount. I mean, I probably can't do more than 5 people. But I would be happy to send some scraps. Just know that they're going to be probably painty, grungy, and layering bits and stuff like that. And book page and stuff like that. Alright. So, and now if I want to go back and sew this, I can. Because I did not sew that before. But I didn't really want the teal on there either, necessarily. It would be fine. Well, maybe I'll sew it. We'll see. Alright, so let's go ahead and play with this. Let me grab one of the things that I wanted to play with. Thanks to Eddie. Eddie makes art. He was playing with his embossing stuff. All right, so I'll probably need some paper too. Yeah, this will be fun. She says as she finds different paper. Just grab some scrap paper. All right. I think these are pretty close and they are good colors with this. So I think I want to do, oh, that's already folded over, something on here. And this is one of my favorites, is this, so if I do both sizes, I could do 2 colors. This is also some of my, I got lots of fun stamps, you guys. You just don't even, I'm so blessed. I mean, I did buy a lot of them, but also being on the team is helpful. Okay, so I don't know that I really want to get embossing stuff on my stamps just because it's so sticky. So I think I'm just going to use the white and just see what happens. And then I can see, I mean, I don't need it to be perfect anyway. I mean, you'd think I can see, but can't really. Alright, so let's do that in the dark blue and see how it, oh good. It's picking it up nicely. Anybody remember where I put it? Feeler? That's a little chunky down there. Okay. That's okay. We just grab another piece of paper and just take this bits and pour it on the places where we think we might have put the stamp. There we go. Okay. Okay, the hard part is going to be getting this all back how it was in the signature, but this is definitely easier to do with it out of the signature. So, and I'm not looking for perfection, as you all know. I gave up on perfection many years ago. Okay, so there's the blue. We got that one next to each other. That's okay. We're not bothered. So I'm going to go ahead and get that blow dried. Blow dried? That sounds wrong. Let's just blow dry our paper now. Heat gun. Get my heat gun. Oh, good. Just getting stuff everywhere. All right. Ugh. You know what? This stuff lasts forever, so if I have to lose some to the trash gods, I will. Just lose some to it just to get it off my glass here. Yep, bigger paper would have been better, huh? That's all right. Just getting it picked up. You don't want it to adhere to, well, I don't know. What would happen if it adhered to the glass? Could not tell you. It may be there forever. It may come off with scraper. So, be right back. Couple things to remember when you're embossing, if you've never done it before, is it's gonna make a big scratchy, gravelly, sticky, gross mess on your desk. There's nothing getting around that. You can try and clean up as you go and whatever, and make sure you clean up when you're done before you start working on other things, because this stuff gets everywhere. Secondly, before you start blowing this on it's actually little tiny particles of plastic that you melt. So you want to let this kind of turn this on for like about 10 seconds before you point the air. That way this gets hot first, and that helps. And then I use any ink, and if you're just beginning, just get the clear. If you just want to see if you like it, just get a thing of clear embossing powder and use colored inks. You don't have to have the special embossing ink to make it work. Some people swear by it, but I mean, I just used Hero Hues, and it's not coming off. It's all on there. Good. It's on there. I mean, because I use the white, it might not be as dark as some people might like it, but I want it to look distressed, so that actually works better for me. And do I have clear? If I have clear, I will show you. I should have clear. Yes, I have clear. So I'll show you on a plain piece of paper. I know some people say the distress inks do not work. I don't know about that, because I've used them and not had a problem with them. So let's try it here for you. Let's see. Yeah, we could do these little. The important thing is that it's wet. I mean, I think it just basically has to have something wet for us to stick to. And once you have done, this is an imperfectly perfect. And once you have done the melted it, it's stuck to the paper, you know. Now, I don't know how wet that was, that's all. That might be the challenge, as if this, because this is kind of, I use that one a lot. Might not have been my best choice, but it does look like it's stuck. Also, I might have pressed a little, oh, this one, because it's perfectly imperfect, might have little bits that are in the middle too. So, oh, and these I got like a whole bunch of colors, is why they're little jars. But if I had known that I could have just got clear, I wouldn't need a whole drawer for all this. All I would need is to just have like one little bottle of clear in my thing. Now, some things are a little different. Like I think the Lindy's have some metallics to them. I don't know if you can see the difference between, this is Ranger embossing navy, and this one is the Lindy's. They're both pretty shiny. I don't know. Can you see? I don't know. I don't know what you can see. All right. And then close your ears if you don't like this. You can kind of see it start to melt. You can see the color getting a little bit darker, maybe. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I can. So I'm not going to touch that till it cools off. If you touch it, well, first of all, it's hot. Don't touch it. Second of all, it can get, you'll mess it up, and also it can get like a white goopiness, because I have touched it before. I don't know. Hasn't this just enhanced that gel plate print? I kind of want to add like maybe some numbers. Just in, no, not black. Maybe I want to use the the pine cone, or maybe a similar color, maybe the library green, because I don't want it to stand out too much. All right, let's try the library green. All right, hold on, is this cooled off now? Yeah, it's still a little warm, but yeah, it's not going anywhere. And you've got embossed color, and you can feel it. And so the other thing about embossing is now it's a resist. And so when I spray on it, it's going to resist the spray. So that's another cool thing about it. Just so you know. In case you're wondering. Let me dry that real quick and then I'll show you. So Eddie, this is a tip for you. Because you had a lot of white. If you didn't want the white showing through, just add some sprays, and the embossing is going to resist the spray. All right, we got some sunshine, so I don't know how much of the embossing shininess you can see. Trying to wiggle it, but you know. All right, this was not meant to be an embossing tutorial, but I figured since I had this stuff out, I'd bring it up. You know. All right. This is a stamp. This one I did purchase. This is a stamp from PM Artist Studio. Which way was this one? It goes this way. It doesn't really matter. By the designer is Froyle Davies. So, and I just this one I did purchase. I didn't know which ones to purchase, and then they had like they accidentally did 2 orders or something and they were here in Maryland, and I was like, I'll buy that. And it had them in it. I was like, now I don't have to decide. It's already figured out for me. So now that just adds a little bit more without taking away from the background. So just need it to dry. It's kind of, because it's you know, some of it's gonna be a little bit more wet. Oh good, it's dry. Okay, good. We can stick this back in there if we want to. We can leave it just like that. Oh, the inside of this needs something, doesn't it? All right, what can we do in here? I was also watching Barbara and some of her, oh, I could spray, which would add, but then I don't really want to have to dry it all again. Although if I'm gonna spray, now's the time. Any ideas? And what would I spray with? I don't think much will go through to this side because this is pretty coated in paint. So where's Faded Jeans? Let's see. What do we have up here? I've got some offsides even. Stormy Sky Faded Jeans. Let's try that. And we don't have to cover the whole thing. Oh, I'm like looking for a piece of acrylic, and you know what? I forgot. I got my glass mat out now, so I can just go ahead and play on that. But let's clean it off a little bit first. Where'd the Oh my goodness. I gotta fill my spray bottle anyway. I'll be right back. Apologize for like the glare of the lights. Don't know the best place to put them so they're not like, well, that's better. I don't think there's any less light. I mean, there's shadows and stuff, and right now the clouds covering the sun, you know, nothing can be done for that, can it? And if you hear the AC on October 28th, it's because it's gonna be hot today in Virginia. You know, because sometimes that happens. All right. Oh shoot, there's still stuff there. Hold on. You do want to make sure that you don't have any of your embossing stuff on here when you use your inks. So that's kind of important. I don't think there's any that's actually coming up, but I could be wrong. Let me just spray it one more time. If you hear some noises, it'll just be Dad putting his chair together. That was supposed to be here Sunday, and then they said Wednesday, and then it arrived today on Saturday. You know, I don't know if we ordered it from Amazon or direct. I still feel it, but that's all right. All right, so you want to be careful when you open your things. Just saying. Okay, and we're just gonna smush and smush and smush. That's not bad. It's a lighter blue, but it's giving us a little bit more color on the back here. Do I want a little bit more? I don't know. I had some other thoughts too. Yeah, that did help with the not having quite so much white. Let's do a little bit more. Whoops. There. Three, whatever that is, should definitely do it now, right? At least enough to... It's okay if some white shows through, you know. It's not the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and put my glass mat out because I was watching people and I was like, you know what's more distracting than a glass mat that might have some glare on it? A really dirty... I'm going to open that back up. A really dirty freezer paper. And, you know, I put the freezer paper on and it's dirty in minutes. So I've given up. I've given up on the freezer paper and trying to have like a white plain background for y'all. You're just going to have glass mat. And if it doesn't bother me when I'm watching other people, hopefully it doesn't bother you. I feel like I'm in the dark right now. I'm hoping you guys can see. It helps a little bit, but yeah, let me dry that real quick and I'll be back. I'm going to do a little bit of stamping with this one, which is a different number stamp, also by Froil Davies, and I'm dabbing lately. Well, it looks like it got fully covered. The VersaFine Clear Pine Cone, you know, because ever since people have, I'm pressing lightly, by the way. That way I can get just light. Oh, I also want to go sideways. And that just kind of gave it an all over pattern. So it looks like it's a kind of a reddish brown, you know, when it's on that white glass. Looks like a reddish brown. Hey, were those numbers backwards? No. No? No. I don't know why they look backwards on the glass. Maybe some of them aren't. I don't know. So that gave it a nice overall. And then I think I want to build up this pocket, which I opened and now I'm going to close back up again. Or this side tuck or whatever it is. I'm going to close it back up. So if you see something, if you purchase a journal and there's some things you don't like, you can cut them out. You can cover them up. You can unglue them and put something else there. Because you see, I unglued that, it has art glitter glue on it, and that didn't get put in the, oh man. Well, that was supposed to go in Patty's scraps, but it didn't. Oh well. Sorry, Patty. Go buy some pizza and see if there's a piece of scrap in there you can use. There might be. Yeah, because wedding Wetting cardboard is never gross. Alright. Now, set that aside to dry while I find some other scraps. Alright, let's just grab a few scraps to build up. I was also watching some nice good paper. 49 Dragonflies, and one of her old collages that she did, you know, where she kind of does fills the whole page and then, you know, does the collage. Well, I don't want to fill the whole page because I've got the background here, but I was thinking, you know, maybe kind of do some of the corner edges and do it, just kind of decorate it that way, kind of, sorta. You'll see. This is blinding me. I need the light here. There we go. Sorry if there's glare. If you can't handle the glare, I don't know what to tell you. You won't be able to see what I'm doing. Craft branch. Ooh, let's grab a piece of this. Don't think about why it might be on my desk. Ooh, just hitting stuff now. This is florist something, florist wrap or florist. I haven't used it on the gel plate yet, but I do want to. And also I'm gonna see if it will spray, if it will get inked up. Let's see. Oh, we got this one out here. Let's just do this. Since we got this on the page, we'll repeat it. Apparently in a few places because we put way more out there than we probably need. See, it's kind of waxy, so I'm not sure that it is gonna pick up the Distress Oxides, but it might pick up the Dilutions sprays or the South After ones because I think they're more pigment sprays. So, and I won't be able to blow dry it We grab, oh, let me not fall while I grab Dilutions. Oh, Balmy Night. I think I have 2 of those. It's one of my favorites. Like I said, this one I think is more of a pigment dye, the dilution spray. So it may, okay, so it may stick to that. We'll see. Let's just give it a minute to dry. I think it's plastic, so yeah. But in the meantime, we can just go ahead and spray this and pick up some of that with some of the paper that we just had out here. That I can blow dry in a minute. Love that color. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. Let's grab some of this Tim Holtz tissue and just kind of mop that up. I don't know which side is better. Do you? I don't know. I'm just trying not to get it all over my hands, which, you know, the potential is definitely there for that because it's me, so why wouldn't we? But we don't want to waste it either, so I think, well, I don't know. I don't think it'll even matter once I... Of course, now I'm going to have all these fun scraps that I could have sent, but I already put it in the mail. I don't know if that's going to pick up or not. But definitely does some cool stuff on that. Yeah, I mean, it's not as white, but it's plastic, so I don't think it was going to soak much. The Dilutions, it did a little bit. But even more fun is, you know, the pattern that I got on the tissue paper. But anyway, at least it's not like bright white anymore. I know there's still ink on here. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it. Oh, I need to dry this. So, hey, do you wanna know? I did a little test corner. Definitely plastic. Don't put your heat gun on it. Although, if you don't want it to come apart on the edge, you might want to do just like you know, the flame on the edge. I don't think I have one of those down I don't recommend that you set things on fire. No, that's not what I'm saying. Or just glue it down really good. That could work too. All right, there was like a wet spot there, and so I dipped that in that too. So, yep. Just gonna tear some of this up. What do we think about this white bit? We don't mind it because we do a smaller piece on the front of this. You know, except for it sticks up. That's the only reason that I'm doing something with that. All right. It's kind of cool. It's got numbers on there too. On the whatchamacallit. What is that called? I mean, we've got this on another page. Do we want to? That could be over there. I'm overthinking it. Yes, I am. Also, I could use some of the pieces that I might want to put in here as inspiration as well. So I've got some finished ephemera here that I might want to, like, squirrel. He's got the right colors. That is mixed media. That is mixed media. That is sort of mixed media. So I thought some of these might be fun to put in here, and they can help me determine. We've got owls. Okay. That bird is fun. And I think we have more squirrels. How many squirrels do we need? How about bunnies? We could do bunnies. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. There's a bird. A little pop of red, pink, whatever. Inspired by Louisa Heinzel. That's one of her flowers, I think. How many squirrels do we really need? All of them. There's a bunny. There's a funny watercolor. There's a rose. Oh, mushrooms. Mushrooms. Butterflies. Let's see if any of those work. Oh, him. He could work. And that owl. We got that bird. That butterfly. We got that bird. We have lots of potentials for this journal. Just saying. Oh, that's a nice grungy pocket that could go somewhere. That's all right. Is that everything? Do we have purple in this journal? Not really. Little butterfly. Everything. Oh, another bunny. Another bunny. Because why not? Another squirrel. Flower. Mushroom. Another owl. Another bunny. Another bunny. Another. Oh, chipmunk. We don't have a chipmunk yet, right? He's under there. All right. Everything else in here seems to be cats and there's a bear, and then them. There's a toes. Woodpecker. Birds. Tulips. Oh my word. Words are hard. Words are so hard. That's mixed media. We got some more of those. Another owl. Alright, I think that's everything that is in. Oh, we got that pocket. Do we have those colors in there? I think so. Alright, we've gone through that, you know, efficiently. Oh, do we want to add him in here? Because he's fun. We might. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so me wanting to do all these collages and things could be overthinking it, because maybe I could just, you know, put that on there coming off the page a little bit, and then it would be a side tuck in a pocket. I mean, not that we can't come up the edge there with some stuff, but or we've got this, which is actually a pocket. That doesn't work on that page though. It's gonna work on a page in here somewhere though. Where's the book? Oh, and this is what I sprayed the cover with. Acrylic sealer matte finish. I did like 3 light coats. I mean, I don't know if that means if I put water on it, it's not going to move. But let's see. Let's find a clean spot on here. Because, you know, we have all those inks on there and everything. Oh, no, see, it still activates. So, yeah, the spray sealer didn't do much. I mean, it might have activated even more without it, but... yeah, but I'm not too worried. As long as you don't get the journal too wet, it should be fine. Because even, you know, it didn't come off all the way. So, I mean, whoever, you know, ends up with it. So, yeah, I like this. Is it too wide, though? Where is our widest? This might be our widest page here. It does brighten it up a little bit. Ooh, but it also could brighten up this page, couldn't it? Could hang off of that page because it's a pocket like this. It's not the right green though, is it? No, couldn't. What about this? Could hang off of that page. That might be fun. And then it pokes out a little bit. Alright. Let's do that. I mean, there's not a lot of fun, interesting things happening there. So, this is about how high I need it. I'm going to go down. And then I'm going to go down here. And across here. So that's going to be a pocket there. And then there's also a pocket on the front here. So definitely when you're, you know, got your journals together, look for your stash, especially if you're someone like me who totally, oh, actually that would probably fit in there nicely. Who totally makes stuff ahead of time. Fox and an owl are safe to be on the same page, right? Okay, come on. He's poking out of there though, so I don't want something that blocks him because he's really cute. Let's see, not a bunny. Not putting a bunny on there. Butterfly might be okay. There we go. I mean, if we find something wider to put down across the bottom, we can. But we got a pocket and a pocket there. And that's inked a little bit there, so that's fine. What else? With this pocket. Will it work in this journal here somewhere? This middle section definitely needs some things in pockets and needs some things. So you can even tuck it down into that pocket a little bit. And then we have a pocket there and a pocket there, and that could be a side tuck, or I don't really want to cover that much of that. That's the problem when you make pages you like. And that's a yellow green, and that's like, I don't like it next to that. Alright, let's try it in, is there any pages in this one? How about this? This one's pretty much, I mean, I might need to do some embossing in it because I've done it in other pages, but I don't mind that there. So yeah, I might want to do some embossing on one of these pages just so that there's some on every page. In every signature. Sorry, words. I can't be distracted and think of words at the same time. And I don't mind that that pocket sticks off of there either. Kind of like that. Except for this is kind of plain over here, so I actually wouldn't even mind it over here. I might have to cut that pocket a little bit, like right, just cut that, and then it can be a side tuck. What's on the other side? I wonder if it would strengthen this page a little bit. So that could come off of there. There's not a lot going on this page. I like it across from that page. Same thing, I could bring that in there, and then this could be a side tuck, and I could glue that down a little bit, and this will stick out off the page. I don't hate that. What do we look like on this side? We might want to cover that corner. So what do we have on this side? We've got, oh, we do have a little blue there, so we could just do a little bit of book page. That would work, and that would at least be better than, you know, nothing. Better than just seeing the back of an index card. And if I had thought to do that on the back of that other flower, that would have been nice, but I didn't, and so, oh well. I think I will ink the edges. I did press play, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Sometimes you wonder about yourself, you know? Alright, so we're putting this here. So definitely ink like a forest moss might be a good color to ink with that. Actually, if I have it, here it is, forest moss. Yeah, one of the first journals I did that I loved, that was a special order, that was different than what I usually do. Forest moss was one of the main colors. It was forest moss, peeled paint, and I forget, probably just like espresso or something. I don't know. Did I tell you what I put in it, Robin? I don't know. I did link it in one of the recent videos because I'm using the falcon again that I used on the front of Robin's journal, and so I did kind of, those are already inked in a probably coffee or vintage photo or something. Doesn't mean I can't ink them again. Double inking is a thing. Got a little bit of I think gesso through stencil in there, and let me think, do I want to do anything on the back part here, and if so, what would be my best way to do that? Like if I want to do some stamping, you know what I'm saying? I realize I'm all over the place, just bear with me. Bear with. Just do a little bit of numbers maybe. Not sure why numbers in this journal, but, and a little bit of numbers down there, and I just want it in the background. I could go over the pocket too if I wanted to. I just didn't. Apparently I'm holding this upside down and not realizing that that's what I'm doing. But that's alright. We don't have to have everything be perfectly upside right. There we go. A little bit in this corner. There we go. Now it looks like I background stamped it. Even if it was an afterthought. All right, where were we? We were in this first signature, correct? And we were putting this on as a side pocket. And hoping the page can handle, it's the Amazon packaging. I went too far on that. It's the Amazon packaging. Might actually go down a little bit, and that way more of that, no more of that folded over business shows up there. And I should have cut this already, but I didn't. It's gonna just keep getting caught up in the thing otherwise. Okay, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. That's not straight. You know what? We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna stop fretting about it. You might even just take a little piece of book page and just put it right there. Not because we're covering a mistake. No, that's not why. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, would you just do that or just leave it? Or try to match it? I mean, I could just... Is it still wet? No, it's not. Let's just meet up with the side here. Then it will hopefully make a little bit of sense. It didn't make sense when it was hanging off all the way. It made sense. When it was hanging off just a little bit and wasn't meeting over to the other side, it didn't make sense anymore. So yeah, and remember we had a little thing that we used with the thing. It's not there anymore. Let's just find another one. It's probably under this pile. It's probably. I moved stuff, you know. There we go. At least it's not got a white edge anymore. All right, so now we have little pockets to fill. What do we have that can go in a little? Oh, we got the bird. I will put a bird in there. Oops. Oh, I have to sew that pocket back down. We wanted to poke out a little bit, I think. It's part of what's... There we go. We want him to poke out a little bit. Also, I need to glue this pocket back down, apparently. Oh, I had that other... where is it? I think this is too wide. Yeah. And too tall. Too wide and too tall. But I'm saying the other, you know what I'm talking about. You know. The other smaller piece. It's under here. I saw it. There it is. And it's got lovely colors. Alright, let's stick you up here. These were like dimensional kind of deals. There. Is that good? Should we just stick him down a little further then maybe? That works. Alright. Because that's got some of the blue in. Yeah, that works nicely. We have a big pocket to fill here. That's a plain background, so I want something that's a little bit more. I like that with the flower poking out, even though there's a flower there. Whatever. Oh, we've got other pockets we didn't fill in here. Okay. This is a pocket. Is this too big to fit? Yep. Is he too big to fit? Yep. I need something skinny. Skinny. That's not skinny. I mean, I could make it skinnier. What about the little bunny? It's just poking out. Just want a flower, I think. Oh, he's skinny though. Really was hoping I had something skinny enough that would poke out the bottom here though. I don't think. Oh, there we go. Perfect. It pokes out the bottom a little bit. It's at another angle. Alright, I like it. Got a little bit of yellow. Not the same yellow. I don't care. Doesn't have to be the same yellow. Oh, we have a pocket here. Okay. Mushrooms will be safe. Is that dark enough on that background? What else? Gotta have someone that can fight against an owl. I realize it's either hilarious or insane that I won't put owls and bunnies on the same page, or owls and whatever owls eat on the same page. I realize that. Oh, but that's pretty. It brightens it up. There we go. Okay. That's a tall pocket. It's a tall pocket. Now, see, he can go across from the fox because he's hiding in there. So, we could make that a tuck or just a flip out. We'll just leave it as a flip out for now. This is a tuck. Just kind of I didn't do it. This ended up being upside down, so I might just cover it because now it's just a splotch. It's not a mushroom anymore, unless you want to do topsy-turvy mushrooms. Something a little bolder. See, he brings the dark over to that page, which is nice. Or he actually brings the colors over even nicer. Well, they both do. Let's see. Bears don't eat bunnies, right? They eat like berries and will scare people away, but oh, but look how perfect he is on there. We can just make him, I know it's not a fall journal, but that's okay. Make him a tuck spot. Bring him over a little. See, I want that to poke off, but also I don't want to cover. It still pokes out. It's fine. All right, we're gonna make him a tuck spot. Except for he's looking off the page. Do we care? Some people don't care. I'm probably the only one that's like, no, you gotta look into the book. Nope. He's turned away, which makes the bunny safe over here. Okay. I'm gonna make it a tuck spot, so I just glue on the two sides. And I tend to, sometimes I have the edge show when I put in a pocket or a tuck spot, sometimes I don't. An enigma, I'm random, I'm eclectic, I don't know. I'm just, sometimes, I just do what I feel like doing at the time. Which one do we like better? Now we have him there, and he's got black. So maybe that little bit of black there is better. Okay. Alright, no pockets on that page. There is a pocket on this page. Nice big. He's also looking off the page, but you know, we can have him be up there, and then he looks really nice just sticking out of that pocket. Of course, this could look nice sticking out of the pocket too. That, or what does that look like? Will that fit in that pocket? No, I really like him. He looked really nice. Do I want to put anything smaller in there? We got any mushrooms? Oh, that's a little tuck, isn't it? Put a little butterfly down there. No, I want something smaller in there, I think. Here's my little bits. Layering bits. I had them out earlier. Is this them? Layering bits 1, layering bits 2. I think layering bits 2 is the smaller bits. I just want some bits for somebody to kibbles and bits and kibbles and bits. A little piece of paint stuff and a little tag paint, not, you know, just a little layering bit somebody can use in the journal if they so desire. Ooh, that's actually kind of perfect. Have it poke through there. There we go. Okay. And that's a flip out. This is a tuck. That's too wide. What do we have that's narrow? We have this green over here, so even though, you know, it doesn't really add another color per se, and he's, alright, he's perfect. He's going right there. I like him there. Alright, no pockets on that page. I mean, you can't have pockets on every page. That's just insane, right? I just tuck him in there. Leave him space for somebody else to play. Leave him space for somewhere else. And if they wanted to move this over here to make it a pocket, they totally could. Okay, that's alright. We got something in that pocket. Oh, got a pocket here. I like him poking out of there. I want something. There we go. How about that? Little flower poking out. He's poking out of that pocket. I like that. Alright, first signature. I'm considering that done. Oh, I never did. You know, it's ripped. It's a grungy journal. Let's just hope that it's not too bad. Alright. The owl. Maybe, oh, mushroom. It's got the green. That is here for the most part. Also, this has a mushroom. And that's a little bit of this. All right, those are fun. Okay, we could even put something on this side if we so desired. All right, and this is just a little flip. We could attach something to it or leave it. Is that too bright for in here? I mean, I could grunge up the edges or whatever. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Alright, we have a big pocket here. Something tall. Well, he's wide. I didn't sew up that pocket, did I? The pocket's on this side. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't, because this is just the flip over. However, if I want something wider to fit in this pocket, I need to rip that. There we go. That was not an intended pocket. It was just a flip. All right, I like him poking out of there. He might be good there. This is kind of cool looking here. Although someone's gonna think it's a pocket, but it's not. It's just a little flip. Let's see. Remember to leave stuff for other people to do stuff. Alright, I'll put that in there for now. I'm leaving this middle part for somebody else to play with, I think. But if I can find a couple tags that fit in there, that'll be good. Is that narrow enough? Nope, needs to be more narrow. It's just narrow enough. I do have more finished tags and whatnot. These are not all of them. Let's put him over here because that's a shorter tuck spot. And put them in there. But we could put layering bits in here for someone to play with. Where's the bigger ones? Is what we could do. That's too wide anyway. All right, let's see. A label. Let's see. Another label that's got the brown, the green. Oh, there's another label-y thing that can go in there. Merchandise coupon, but it's got the right colors. All right, so there's some stuff. Oh, that doesn't really fit great. Some stuff to play with. All right. All right, we got another pocket on this side. All right, put these back in the pocket. Other people do it. They don't wait. They just do it on their channel. They don't wait until their room is a total disaster and then put things away. So you can do that too. These are just, yeah, they're not totally finished. Somebody could add stuff in the background, label, whatever. They're kind of like partially done. They're inks that I did. But they fit the colors in here. Alright, and then this is a flip, which I think this would look, oh yeah, he's perfect. He brings in the turquoise and this funny green on this side, so we're just gonna stick him on there, kind of as a tuck. And right there, and right up there. A side pocket is what he'll be, actually. What did I say? A tuck. He's a side pocket. That's what he's gonna be. I mean, he could just be decoration, but we know he's a pocket, just in case someone wants him to be a pocket. And he's perfect. He's just, he was made to go there. Okay, I'm gonna have to put that third signature back in at some point. Alright, first two signatures look good. As far as I'm concerned, maybe add a little bit more, or just, you know, someone's got the idea of doing the embossing, because I did it in this one. Let's see. Let's put this back in here. All right. Don't you like him peeking out from there? I probably should have, you know, done that a little better, but that's okay. All right, so I did not attach this either. Let's go ahead and glue that on. That was one thing that I had planned to do on this and didn't do. And I figured I could do it after it was glued into the signature, but also I could do it now since I'm here. Alright, I don't want to fold that till it dries or it gets real crinkly, weird crinkly lines and whatnot. So what other ideas did I have to do in here? Some collaging. Well, let me look at my list. I have a list. I had a list because I had a phone. I have two phones. Don't tell my husband. One is just for business. All right, die cuts, doodles, texture paste, gesso, scraps, like Barbara does, mark making. Oh, sgraffito, cut out shapes. Like that was an idea I had too. Like to cut out something like, say, oh, I might do it in this. Is this a big enough one to make an impact though? No, I need it bigger. Is this too big? Probably. Yeah, it's too big. That was 3. Where's the 2.5? The 2.5 might be just right. Let's see. Alright, yeah, I think that's good. So I'm going to punch that out. So now, where was this one? Here? Was it here? No, it was here, I think. So now that's going to show through. Like that. Now, we don't have to leave it like that per se. We could have something poking out like but maybe not like let's check these out. I have some flowers and stuff. I have some little flowery, cardstocky flowery bits in here, I think, that could potentially work, especially if I could do it on both sides. If I have like 2 of the same flower, that would be probably really helpful. I'm not seeing any of the flowers. Of course I'm not. Why would I now see what I'm looking for? That's just crazy talk. That's a flower, but it's not a cardstock one like what I was looking for, because I still haven't found what I'm looking for. That's round, so that, oh, here's one. Also there's that. And or well, doily going through there could be cute too. And those are labels. Didn't I yesterday? Oh, you know, they're probably in a pile somewhere. Yep, probably. Alright. So, we could come back in and just add some little bits that kind of come out from the circle and add some more dimension and whatnot. I mean, that's probably going to get messed up if it's open in the circle, but it's also, you know, kind of cool. This needs to be darker. And then on the other side, you can kind of put this here to cover that, and then, you know, that could be kind of cool. Oh, that's the darker side. Okay. That's more what we're looking for. Let's just start gluing stuff down. and see what happens. Oh, who was I watching? They were doing gel printing and they were saying, let's do this, see what happens. And I'm like, I like your see, let's see what happens attitude. That is my motto as well. I know I probably say it a lot. Let's see what happens, but y'all are pretty forgiving of me. And I appreciate that. That was more glue than I needed. Oopsie. Alright, and then put that there. Which brings, you know, more color to this side because this was the front of the other side. And we'll just trim this off. And then press that down so the glue will stay. Stay, glue, stay. Alright, we've got that flower, or that flower, or this. I'm thinking that one. You? Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you're thinking? That's what I'm thinking. I'm also thinking, there it is. Just needs to be, not have the white on the edge, you know? Little pop of yellow, little pop of orange on there. This green is very similar to the green that's around it, but pops against the blue. That's cute. Alright, so yeah, that was another idea I had, is to, you know, make some cutouts on the page so you see through to the next page. And then you just, you know, if you want something popping through, then you can do that. Just cover it on both sides. Looks super cute. Alright, I'm starting to get hungry. Alright, that is a page, that's a page. And like I said, I do want to make sure I leave some stuff for other people too. I think this is supposed to be more like here. Is that too far? Hold on. Closer to there. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let's hope I remember to put all the pages back in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, that seems like the right amount that I started out with. Alright. Remember what I started over here at some point? And then, you know, got lost in all the other pages. Are we gonna finish this or not, people? I don't know. I know not. I don't hate that on here because it's so close to that green. And we don't mind a little bit of pink. Not everybody is against pink, right? Let me grab a couple other bits out of here. I like these little quilts and whatnot. And there's that label. I don't have that color on there though. Alright, so let's just add some of this. This is a sticker? No, it's not. It's paper. Not a sticker this time. But it sure is nice and pretty and looking brand new. So let's change that. You know, we wouldn't want it to look too new. That's just crazy talk. Why would we want it to look too new? Crash, bang, bang. Let's see, what do we have in here? Oh, you know, some of my, that might be cute in there. Maybe. Maybe not. He looked good in there. He's got a little pink on his forehead too, so. Do I need to back this on anything or not? That's partly what I'm thinking. Just to give it a little bit of stability. Sure, why not? Why this glue? Because it was in front of me. People ask, what glue do you use? Why do you use certain glues? They don't ask me, they ask other people. No one asks me anything. No one is really caring what I think. It's okay. What are we like way over on? Yes. So, I'm sure some of you have left by now. This ended up being quite a long video, considering the next one was going to be the flip through. Now the next one will be the flip through. So I'm going to play in this a little bit more, and the next one really will truly be the flip through. And hopefully I gave you some ideas for your journals anyway. Is what I'm hoping. Have a delightful day, guys. Love you.